And joining us now on the Fort Report is Tyler Olson, senior infielder on the Fort Hays State baseball team from Olathe, Kansas. Tyler, how are you doing today?
Doing real good. Staying a little bit busy with all this times, but doing good.
Good deal. But I guess first off, what we want to hit on is how's your transition been to online classes since the university went to all online delivery?
My transition's actually been pretty easy. One of my courses was an 8-week course, so that ended right before the whole quarantine started. And then one of my classes is already online. And then one of my classes, I'm in the construction management program, and one of my classes was building the new firefighter training facility out by the old softball fields east of town. And so that can't do that online. So, right, the teacher had us, if you're working in the construction industry right now, you just get a report of what you did that week. So that class is pretty easy. And then my only class is going easy as well. So I've had a very easy transition.
That's good to hear. So
very good. Mm-hmm. Coming into the program, coming to Fort Hays from Western Nebraska Community College, what stood out to you about Fort Hays when you're making a decision of what school you wanted to transfer to?
Well, one, Coach Goodale, he was a phenomenal recruiter. He spent the whole day with me, and it was opposed to other schools where they kind of got me in, got me out real fast. I was here, I think, for 5 hours, and he was just getting to know me, telling me everything about him, his past, and the city of Hays, since he's from Hays. He got to show me around town, and then the facilities, for one, those were awesome. And but yeah, Coach Goodell and the facilities were the two big things that were the deciding factors.
Yeah, we've been really blessed to get Coach Goodell back here to Hays. He's definitely been a great addition to the staff, and he's a lot of fun to be around for sure.
Oh yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
You've been here for 2 seasons now in the program, 1.5, I guess. What is one of your favorite memories as a Tiger?
One of the big ones that stuck out to me was against our series against Colorado State Pueblo. The first game, it was a 10-inning game, and we ended up walking it off in the bottom of the 10th. So that was, I think, my first walk-off I've had at Hays, and so that was a real cool one. We ended up not getting a couple of other games from that series that we should have won, but that walk-off was really cool.
That's definitely a fun way to start a weekend.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
Yeah, and I guess now that life is kind of what it is right now, take us through what a typical day is for you right now that we've had to adjust to the new way of doing things.
Yeah, I've got pretty luckily in my transition. I've worked for DW Home Improvement here in town. So I've been putting in 50-hour weeks because they got a bunch of work going on since construction is still one of the essential parts of the economy, and that didn't get shut down. So I've been working mostly. And then I got my dog that I'll take to the park just to get some exercise outside. And it's kind of tough not being able to work out at any of the Fort Hays facilities. So kind of got to do what you can outside with body weight workouts and going on runs. But I definitely am staying busy with working, taking care of my dog and working out.
And, with games and practice off the schedule right now, obviously, I mean, are there any other types of things you've been doing to pass the time other than those things? Like, do you have any hobbies? Mm-hmm. Is there anything you enjoy doing for fun, even though we're all kind of locked to our houses right now?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm actually a real big golfer. So I'll go over to Precision Valley. They've been open. I'll go to the driving range there, and then I'll go to the course down in Ellis Golf Club, and go down there. And I haven't gotten to any of the Hays courses yet. I know Smoky Hill is a private course, but yeah, I like to golf when I'm not doing either of those other two things.
Awesome. So
may have to get you out for a tryout for the golf team as well.
Definitely.
Now we're going to transition into the Fort 5, just a fun little 5 quick questions we're going to ask you. Kind of answer the first thing that comes to your mind. No big pressure or anything like that. But think you're ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into it. Other than yourself, who is the best walk-up song on the team?
Probably Grant Schmidt. I like Grant Schmidt's. His is Miami by Will Smith.
That is always a fun
Very
one.
Cool. I guess we'll go cleanest and messiest here, like for lockers at Larks Park. Maybe it could even be yourself in that discussion. I don't know. I mean, who has the cleanest? Who has the messiest?
The cleanest is probably Zach Bird,
Okay.
our game one starter. He is everywhere from his car to his locker. He is just always, everything's clean. It's crazy. And I played with him at Western Nebraska, actually. So it's not just this year. It's his lifestyle.
A lot of clean innings as well, too.
Probably have,
Yeah.
the whole season. Yes. And then probably the dirtiest, I would have to say it's either between Jared Maneth or it's probably Jared Maneth. It's still not awful, but probably Jared Maneth.
I see.
I can see that.
Jared, all right, man. You're gonna have to clean it up, I guess. So. So.
All right. What is your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
The Thin Mint. The Thin Mint. I actually have some of those in my freezer still. My mom got about 4 boxes for me, and so yeah, I stay packed on those.
That's awesome, because mine's the Thin Mint as well. And I mean, do you prefer it cold, like out of the freezer?
I do. Yes.
Yeah, they're awesome cold. So I mean,
hard to beat.
Hey,
it's that one or the peanut butter patty, but I still choose the Thin Mint.
Yeah.
If I had one choice.
Yeah, Thin Mint's great choice. Let's see. Are you a morning person, or are you more of a night owl?
Because I always work mornings, so we usually start around 7:30. So it takes me a little bit to get up, but I don't have any problems once I'm up. But I do also like to stay up late and be a night owl, and I'll play some video games at night. So I guess I'd have to say night owl.
Fair enough.
All right, last one. Who's your favorite big leaguer, and who's your team?
Team is Kansas City Royals. It was a real fun run back in 2015, and then these past few years haven't been delightful to watch, but I'm a fan still through thick and thin. And then favorite player, that's tough. I just love watching baseball, but picking one player right now, probably Bo Bichette for the Toronto Blue Jays or Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Both those guys, I just love watching them. They're just, every time they're on the field and every time they do anything, you can learn a lot from watching them, and they're always exciting.
And it's crazy because I'm old enough to know Bo's dad, and watching his dad play back in the day. He was a beast for the Rockies.
Yeah, I just love everything about him. His at-bats, his approach he brings, how he'll go to a 2-strike approach when he needs to, and he'll shoot it to all parts of the field. He's awesome to watch.
Cool. Yeah, no, there are going to be some stars in the game for many years to come, for sure.
Yeah, hopefully they'll figure something out this season where they'll be able to get some games in. Hopefully. Yeah. We'll see how that goes, though.
Any memories from the 2014, 2015 run? Did you get to make any games or watch any games? Anybody special?
Well, actually, so I was at my first community college at Coffeyville, and so I wasn't able to get to many games, or I don't think I was at the games over the summer, but then there was none. I didn't get to go to any postseason games, but I remember when we won in the dorms, everybody was watching together, and we had a real big party, and it was awesome. Top 5 moment, awesome. Definitely. It was really cool.
I've been a Royals fan my whole life as well, so it was very memorable.
Yeah, that one was special.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, we appreciate your time, Tyler. Thanks for sitting down with us and chatting with us, and best of luck moving forward. Sounds like you're staying busy.
Yep.
Looking forward to seeing you back on the diamond next year.
Yes, me too. Me as well. Yep, I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Tyler. Thanks for joining us today.
Of course.